Okay, let's get started. So, started off with like trying to get rid of some clothes, going through my closet and taking things that I no longer need and have been holding on to for entirely too long. And getting rid of those things because, Panyo, no! Because they not only hold like a significant mental value to me, but they also remind me of memories and like past events. And another thing is like it feels like it's a connection of myself, but I'm trying to realize more that I don't need to attach my being and my personality and my self-worth to clothes that I've collected along the years of my life. Not only that, but I also feel like I want to change things up, and I have a different sense of self, and I have a different style. I have a different mindset. I have a different way of eating things, of speaking and thinking and talking. So all of these things kind of trickle down into the little details of my life, which also is the clothing that I have. I have so much. I've always had a closet full of clothes that I don't even really wear, just not wanting to get rid of them because of, I guess, like thinking that who else would want this? I don't want to waste it type of thing. But now I'm learning to let go of things regardless of how that affects that certain item or person or belief or job or friend, like everything. Like it's time to really focus on myself, ourselves as individuals as well, and having the respect to honor that belief. So I've got a few things here that I've written in my little notebook. I love this notebook. Kind of is going with the vibe of like the grass that I'm in. 1 second, I just want to check this. I've actually got another, I went to 2 places to sell my clothes, and right now I'm on a wait list, so I'm just checking that and making sure that I'm still, now there's 8 people. Okay, great. All right. Anyways, so I've got some topics here that I thought about this morning before going out, and one was falling in love with life. It's like a overall theme that I'm trying to focus on. And then another one was respect yourself and write down your achievements. I'm gonna start with that one because one thing that I have not done like ever, I feel like, is look at the things that I've accomplished. So many signs. Like look at the things that I've accomplished in life and being able to, all the sounds, being able to like accept where I've come from. Like, yes, the new year, everybody wants to focus on goals that they want to do. Like, oh, I want to do this. I want to have this type of body. I want to make this type of money. You know, there's goals that we want to achieve, but what about the things that we've already achieved? So for me, writing them down is just like such a acceptance of myself and like staying in the moment and learning to really sit with who I am and being like loving the fact that I am who I am and like look where I came from, look at all the work I've done, and appreciating myself. So I'm going to be doing that today when I get back home, and I'll share a little bit with you when I do that. But it's something to really consider. I think everyone should be doing that on a regular basis, just writing down like, hey, I did this. And I'm proud of myself for it, because not a lot of people in our lives really sit with you and they're like, wow, I'm so proud of you for doing that. I mean, sometimes people just don't have that voice. So you can be that voice. And that, I think, is a really powerful thing to hold on to. And that goes into the like topic of self-respect. And personally, I thought I had a lot of self-respect. I thought that I was like super good in my morals, that I didn't allow people to be crossing my boundaries. I thought that I had a lot of strength when it comes to what I want and my passions, and what I failed to realize was it's not the respect of others that I'm lacking. It was the respect of self. And what I mean by that is, for example, if I had something as simple as the dishes to do, and I told myself, oh, I'm gonna do this right now, and then I don't, then I feel as though I'm disrespecting myself. Now that I'm realizing it in this moment that, like, yes, I'm telling myself I want to do something, I don't follow through with it, and then that means I'm disrespecting myself, because I should have the willpower to do so. I should give myself the respect to be like, yes, I said I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it. Like, it's the same thing as like when your boss tells you to go do, I don't know, like write a paper, or your teacher tells you to write a paper or run an errand, and you do it because you respect them and you want the job, and you know. So why would you not treat yourself the same? So that's my issue that I realized I had to conquer. So now it's also about intuition. It's like what comes into your head. If you're thinking, hey, I don't really like this, this person keeps crossing my boundaries, or I keep crossing my boundaries, then listen to it, respect it. And it's completely changed my life, actually, because I've had so many bad habits. For example, drinking. Like, I'll be like, oh, I don't really want to drink today, I don't want to go to a bar, but then a friend will be like, oh, let's go to a bar, and I'm like, okay, I'm disrespecting myself and my values, what I want to achieve, strive for, in the betterment of myself. So recently I've been like, no, I'm just gonna say no, and I feel like no. Like, just following how I feel and respecting that. I don't hope that makes sense, but doing that has allowed me to like fully fall in love with who I am and myself, and forgiving the things that have, you know, put me at a disadvantage in my own way of thinking. It's really made me like have like a lower vibration when I continue to do things that I know inside I don't really want to do, or I want to do and I don't do them. So yeah, I feel like that is huge for me right now. Writing down my achievements, respecting myself, and then another one is falling in love with life. That is just an overall encompassing theme for me, though. And what I've fully had to sit down with was the fact that, like, looking at life for me was just a little bit stressful. I've carried so much stress with me, coming from where, you know, from like a childhood trauma, or like places that I've been moving around so often. I was just always in a survival mode. Hanyo! But I think, I'm calling my dog, she's just running around. Can you stop doing that? Oh my goodness. Okay. I've been doing life in a way that has taken my focus from myself, and in turn focused on the issues, the problems, the things that I need to like conquer, I guess. So I realized, like, falling more in love with myself created space and availability for me to start really caring about how I feel and who I am. So I mean, it's an ongoing story, of course. Everyone is always changing, always growing to be better. But I think like this huge shift in my mindset has created so much more space for me to do things that I really care about and that I actually want to achieve, instead of having excuses that, oh, well, it's because I don't have enough money, or I don't have a good job, or I don't have enough friends, or things that like really is just a lacking mindset. When in reality, when you step back and you put yourself first, you realize like you don't really need anything. You don't really need anything in this life other than material things that are, you know, society says you need. And yeah, it was a really great opening of awareness that I was able to receive these past few days. And it's another reason as to why I've been making more videos. The sun is like leaving right now. So yeah, those were just some thoughts that I had and I wanted to share. I think like the rest of the week will be very inspiring, and I hope to continue to like come up with ideas and express myself in ways that maybe other people can also resonate with. Okay. Okay. So was able to sell 3 more things, and it came out to be $40, and apparently they don't do cards anymore, so it's just connected to my phone number, so that's like really helpful because I often lose those kind of cards. But yeah, I mean, I still have like a huge freaking bag of stuff. Here we are. I need a moment to collect myself because honestly, I feel like crying right now. I'm experiencing such a beautiful moment within myself, and I feel like this moment is shared amongst the collective of people, you know, that are actively connected to spirit. And it's just such a beautiful feeling. I don't know, it's really, really, I've never felt like this before in my entire life. I feel like excited. I feel like there's just beauty and love. I feel so much inner love and beauty and peace right now. And I feel like crying. I'm just so emotional about it. Like there's just something around the corner for both me and you, for consciousness and like the realities that we might share. It's I feel really deeply in tune with spirit right now. I wanted to do a little song, and then I'm gonna go to this little cafe and do some journaling. The journaling of looking at my achievements and really congratulating myself, because in order for me to fully move on from the person that I used to be, I have to fully accept the person that I used to be. And I want to give myself that love, because although in the past I wasn't someone that I really wanted to be, growing up I had a lot of like shame in myself, and there was a lot of negativity when it came to how I viewed myself. Growing up in a Christian household, I felt like I wasn't worthy enough, and I want to forgive myself for that. That's a lot. I've been crying a lot these past few days, just like shedding this false persona that I've been carrying around with me, and it's just been really liberating these past few days, and I really wanted to share both my experience and my thoughts with you guys, because I feel like it's not just me, you know, it's not just you, it's all of us, it's the world shedding. Oh, you know what, and speaking of shedding, it is the year of the snake, and that's all about like the transformation of one's outer self, inner self, like becoming your inner self, your true, authentic self, the version of you that you are meant to be in this lifetime. Of course, we keep growing and changing, keep shedding, but right now, really, I'm called to be my inner self, and you are too. So thank you for viewing this video. Now I'm just like, my outlet for stress, the way that I ground myself, and everyone's different. Like sometimes grounding is just going outside, sometimes it's writing down in a journal. My grounding is singing. I have a very like connection. I have a deep connection with my throat chakra, and I really enjoy just singing my feelings. I need it, or else I'll feel backed up in my mind. There's this one song so I'm just looking on YouTube for like free beats, and then I'll have the link down below of the beat that I used and the producer person who created it and posted it to YouTube. But there's this one song that I've been trying to look at, dude, and it's just funny because when I saw it, there was a synchronicity to it. It had 444, and I was like, I was trying to record a freestyle, a song to it, and I couldn't. And I was like, maybe right now it's not the time. If I can't force it, I was feeling lack. I was feeling like, oh, I don't know how to sing. I can't do this. Like, oh, this sucks. Like, there's a message here. It's 444. There's a message. So, I've gotta like do this, right? But then I stepped back and I had faith in it, and I was like, I'll come back to it later. I had patience and faith. And now looking back at it, it's this one right here. And now it's got 111. Let's go ahead and try it. Let's go ahead and try singing this. I hope that you can hear me well. I don't have any mic set up, but let's try it. It's called Free, The Roots, Erykah Badu type beat. Lovely. By The Sound Palette. Let's try it.
Hey, did you know you might get a beat?
Let's not listen to ads. Here we go. To the roots, connected to the root of life. Thank you. I've fallen in love with life itself. Falling in love with life itself, and day by day I try to get into the stuff and move, let the flow the way that I should go. And following the spirit knows I know. Trying hard is just to let it go. Tracking how I'm feeling now I know. Now I know, now I know. I'm with the roots, yeah. With the roots. Do you feel connected to the root? Wow, I did not know that was gonna come out. Hey, thank you so much for listening to me singing. Thank you for tuning into this video. I'm Summer Sparks. Send me Koa. Have a lovely, blessed day.